fight to see?
Mike Tyson versus Ali.
Damn, that
That's a good example. And if we can relate it to
And the primes, though.
yeah. If we can relate it to MMA, I mean, it happened in the UFC, which is Anderson Silva versus Israel Adesanya.
But
Anderson in his
but at their prime.
in their prime.
yeah.
You know?
I think that would have been a
Or
very, that's up
GSP
there.
versus Khabib, maybe.
That's another one.
Khabib
GSP.
and GSP.
That was a big super fight. They teased, but Khabib
mean,
wouldn't come back for
But
it.
GSP's old.
GSP's old, yeah. But,
GSP.
I'm with Arthur on the Muhammad Ali thing because I'm an Ali fan. Like, for example, you ask me who's the GOAT, I'm spitting out Muhammad Ali, and I will argue with you to the end of the time.
Well, see, the thing is with Muhammad Ali, he perfected boxing. Before that, no one, like fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, because no one had that type of footwork. No one was super light on their feet. And now you can see a lot of the boxers are super light on their feet, and he made the sport progress. And what Mike Tyson did, he did the opposite. He was kind of moving on his feet. He was short, small, but his punches were so devastating.
He's like a truck.
I mean, I don't have the statistics and everything, but I believe it's like the first 15 fights of Mike Tyson ended up in the first round.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was knocking people out.
It was that was scary, bro.
Yeah,
like
he was there to kill people.
In the first round, it was like right at it.
Yes.
I look at the guys who Mike Tyson fought, insane.
Yes.
Right, insane. But the guys who Muhammad Ali fought, it's like,
the greatest.
The great. Like, for example, Frazier. When they saw Frazier, like, nobody's beating that guy.
Frazier,
nobody.
Sugar
Ray.
And
all those guys, when they're like, oh, Muhammad Ali's gonna fight him. Sorry, Muhammad, this is the end of your reign. And he went in there and he danced around that ring and left them with fucked up faces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He progressed the sport. He made the sport better. And you know who I can see now? I think is probably one of the best boxers right now is the Mexican fighter Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
Because Canelo hits like a ton of bricks and he's fast on his feet.
Yeah.
Even though he's been going up at his weight category,
sure.
he's been going up in the weight category. He literally like embodies what kind of Ali was doing on his feet, and also what Mike Tyson was doing with his especially that hook into the liver. I mean, those guys are. I mean, he delivers.
I mean, he broke the guy's eye socket.
Yeah.
Saunders. He broke his socket. He put him to retirement. The guy that hasn't fought since.
Yeah.
They had to put metal plates in his eye around
That's
his
over.
orbital bones.
Yeah.
But speaking of boxing, I have a question. So speaking of Canelo, right? There's a big fight coming up. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the guys. Benavides, El Bandera Rojas versus Caleb Plant, that Canelo beat. Right? They're fighting. And whoever wins is a mandatory fighter for Canelo.
Really?
At what weight is this?
168.
Yeah, I think Canelo's got it.
But I'm saying, who you got in terms of Caleb Plant? I don't know if you've seen him fight, or Benavides.
Versus Benavides? I haven't seen Benavides fight, so I couldn't tell you.
No losses, if I remember. Caleb has one loss against Canelo. And I think Benavides has 25 knockouts out of 29 fights.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen Benavides fight. I've heard about Benavides. I've heard Canelo talking about him and why he doesn't want to fight him and this and that. Like, first, he doesn't want to fight another Mexican fighter. He doesn't enjoy that. And second, he says Benavides doesn't have the qualification. There you go, credentials to fight him.
But I'm waiting for that fight.
What about one that we all know, Garcia versus Gervonta?
Oh.
Ooh, that's gonna be a nice one.
Garcia versus Gervonta.
I think that's a really good embodiment of what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Ali versus Tyson. Like a guy that
Garcia,
sticks and just like toe to toe, but is good with the head movement and finds his shots versus a guy that likes to stay on the outside, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. That's
I feel like
a good
Garcia
embodiment of
wins,
what you were just talking about.
But I also feel Gervonta, if he catches Garcia, and you know what I like about Gervonta is he starts slow and they're like, what's going on? And then he just like sixth gear and just puts it to stick. He just fought a guy. I think he was Dominican.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Dude, he hit him so hard the guy couldn't see.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he
Remember?
came out. He literally came out and was telling the guy,
Yeah.
"I couldn't see for
Yes.
a few seconds
He hit
after
him
he hit
so
me.
hard,
Black."
he thought he went blind.
Yeah,
So
it-
and then
he's like, I
when the
can't fight
vision
no
came
more.
back, I didn't even know where I was.
Yes.
I didn't know where I was until my corner was telling me what the fuck was happening. And then they stopped the fight. They ended the round, and he didn't come out for the next
That's
round.
yeah,
50-50 for me.
it's
I don't know.
funny,
I don't
until
know.
like you become like you do like combat sports such as MMA, jiu-jitsu per se, or boxing at this point, Muay Thai, same thing. You got like people that actually they're more on the passive side, just waiting to capitalize errors.
Canelo likes that. He'll go against the rope. He's like, come on.
Yeah,
on.
you
And
get
then you guys got
You make
guys
a
like
mistake,
boom.
Rod
puts
Tang.
you to sleep.
Rod Tang
Yeah.
from
No.
does Muay Thai. You got guys like him. It's like, come hit me. And he
Yeah.
takes punches to the
You
face.
have people like boom,
and then he
boom,
just
boom, boom, boom,
hits
boom.
someone.
So you-
He's arguably one of the best Muay Thai fighters in the world.
Yes, he
Rod Tang.
definitely is. And, they gave a chance for Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson.
Demetrius Johnson, yeah.
He fought him, and they did a special rules fight. So I heard Demetrius talking about this on Rogan the other day. He said they came to Demetrius and said, "Hey, we want you to fight Rod Tang for the Muay Thai World Championship." And Demetrius said, "No, I don't want to take that opportunity away from somebody who actually cares for really trains for Muay Thai. I'm an MMA fighter."
Yeah, but I don't know what happened to Demetrius Johnson. I think he left non-defeated in UFC, right?
So I'm not sure of his record exactly. I
In
do know he
UFC,
is.
I mean, the guy was like the top of the top. He was like dominating.
So the
Probably
I'm-
payouts.
one of the
Probably
reasons.
payouts. or
listen,
contracts.
listen. That was the only category. That was an embarrassment for UFC.
Yes,
That was the only
That's-
category
and that's
because
why
that
you
guy
don't see
lasted.
him.
That guy lasted like forever. They did, like the
No, so
the,
he
the
lost.
Ultimate Fighter, all that, like looking like the top legit, fighter in that category, like worldwide. To find a person for Demetrius Johnson and this guy kicked the hell out of
So-
everybody that went into.
Demetrius
fight.
lost to Dominic Cruz in the UFC, and as well as Henry Cejudo.
Really?
Oh, he
Yeah.
lost to Cejudo.
So he beat Cejudo the first time, and then he lost the second time he fought Cejudo, and that's how Cejudo got the belt.
Money.
Yeah, but then again, also, I think it comes down
Money.
to how
Show
much
me the
money.
money.
It comes down to how much money is being made. Like
Bitch.